Welcome to JHI JCE eConnect classes. eConnect classes on C Programming Laboratory 18 CPL 27. Good morning class. Today's topic that we have to discuss is the experiment number 6, and we will be dealing with introduce 1D array manipulation and implement binary search. We have seen linear search, we have seen might be linear search in earlier in your stage now. Today we will be dealing with binary search. So what do you mean by searching? So searching is nothing but what actually we will be doing. We always find if there are the number, let us assume this is an array of 5 elements. This is an array of 5 elements. Here 1 is there, here 2 is there, in the same way 4, 6, maybe 11, and the last element is 12. Now what we are doing in the searching, in this array I am going to search whether the number is available in the array or not. Let us assume if I want to search whether 6 is there. So what I will be doing, to check with that I required another, because I want to store some value, right? I want to check whether the 6 value is there or not. Now what I will be doing, I will be using a memory location to store. So for that I am considering another variable called as search, which requires a memory location, and this is what we will do. And here I am asking user to put up the value of the search element which you want to search. So here I am searching for 6. Okay, now what happens? Here it starts. As it is my array of 0 element, it will check whether it is 6. Okay, no. If it is not 6, if it is not 6, we will say okay, fine, you are not. Okay. So if it is not 6, fine. Then we will go ahead here. Okay. Now I am searching for 2. Whether you are 2, whether it is 2, whether it is 6. No, it is 2. Okay. We'll go to the A of 2 now. Next one. Whether it is 6. No, it is 4. So it is not. Here it comes, A of 4. Okay, whether you are 6, yes, okay, here I got it. So how actually we are comparing, it is very simple. How actually I am doing it, just try to understand how I am going to do it. I am simply writing out, if it is A of, let me consider an array, and say, I will say A of I, whether this A of I equals to the variable I have considered search. A of I equals to search. Okay. Now, but to execute any array we require a for loop. Let me go ahead with the for. Here I am considering the variable I. So for I equals to 0, I is less than, what will it be the size? If you consider the n variable, let it be n. If you consider the size to hold the size of array, I is less than n, and let me consider I plus. And here if it is A of I equals to search, so this is going to be comparison. So I have to put if A of I equals to search, then I must say yes, I got the value. So simply I will print it, I will say yes, the number is available. We'll add position. What can be the position? Position will always starts with the 1. It is never ever starts with 0. Right. it will never ever starts with 0. So as the number is at position, we have seen here I have applied if a of I equals to search. So if it is available, we are pointing yes, the number is available at position percentage. How to get the position? As we have seen, we are going to apply this array as their respective index value. Index value will always start with 0, but the position will never start with 0. Position will always start with a 1. So here I am making I plus 1. This is the important one. People hardly able to understand why I am writing I plus 1. I initial value of index value is 0. Position will always 1. Okay. So I plus 1. And here once we find the number, do I need to check? Let me take back to the another previous program where we have discussed. Okay, here I was searching for 6. Here I have found the 6 successfully. Now do I need to compare here alone whether it is 6? Definitely not. Because once I got the 6, I can directly say okay, 6 is available. No need to compare with the further numbers. So simply what I am doing, I am applying the break statement. I am applying the break statement. This is how the logic of linear search. It is not the binary search. This is all about the logic of linear search. What is different in the binary search? Binary means 2. It is 2. What we are going to do in the binary search, let me take back to you. What we are doing in binary search. Now, in binary search, what actually we are doing? Let us assume we have some 4-5 elements. Okay. Now it is a of 0. Right. Let me write it directly. This is my a of 1. A of 1. And in the same way, let me write it down to a of 2. This is a of 3. And in the same fashion, it is my a of 4. So what happens? Kindly try to understand. Here, if I put some elements, say 3, then 78, maybe 89, or 34 and 23. Now here I want to search whether these numbers are available. Whether 23 is available, so it will check. Okay, this is 20. Okay, this is 23. No. This is 23. No. This is 23. No. Whether this is 23. No. Whether it is 23. Yes, it is. So I have to come back. This is all about the linear search. Binary में होता क्या है? Binary में हम लोग क्या करेंगे? It always divides in 2 parts. Binary matlab 2. This is the first part. This is the another part. So let me tell you how the things are happening. Yes, this is the part 1, and let us assume this is the part 2. Okay. So in the first iteration, it checks. This is the second. Okay. Now this is what I will say. This is my part 1, and let me take to the part 2. This is my part 2. It divides the complete array in 2 parts. This was my first part, that was my second part. Okay, and this is called as a middle element. We are terming this as a middle element. Actually, most of the things depend on this middle element. In this, there are the certain restrictions, binary search. There are the certain restrictions. Restriction number 1 that we are supposed to always keep in mind. Or limitation, I will say. There are the certain limitations. What are those? Actually, one limitation is only there. So those are always enter the number in enter the number in either ascending order or descending order. Now if you are able ascending order and descending order, एक तो नंबर्स को आप कंटिन्यूसली सारे नंबर्स को आप असेंडिंग ऑर्डर में रखेंगे, जैसे 1 2 3 4 5 6, और यू हैव टू स्टोर दिस इन डिसेंडिंग ऑर्डर 10 9 8 7 6, और मतलब वो इन शॉर्ट इट शुड बी इन सॉर्टेड ऑर्डर. Here if we are able to see 378 fine, ascending order 89 fine, 34. So graph is going to descend now. यहाँ पे increase हो रहा था, यहाँ पे decrease हो रहा, again 23. It should not be there. Such it is not useful for such numbers. It requires always sorted array. That is what the limitation that this binary search has. The numbers which has to be entered in an array, it should be in a sorted manner. Okay, let me take you to the main program now. Hope you understood my problem statement and how we are going to do it. I'll explain it. Try it. So let me take you to the actual program. Now first of all, what all things we require you have to understand. Definitely we require an array. To access the array we require ith variable, and to understand the size I'm using n. And to search an element, I'll use the search variable. Okay. Now along with this I'm using 3 special variables which is having a special meaning in this program. For time being, just understand first, last and mid. I'm using first is pointing out the first element in a list. Last is pointing to the, so here is the first. This 3 is first will be pointing to 3, last will be pointing to 23, and mid will pointing to 89. This is how, for this only we are considering. Okay. So first, last and mid. Now here let me directly start. First I'll be asking enter the number of elements, nothing but we are asking to enter the size of elements, size of the array. So we are holding in a variable n. Okay, so I think no problem with them. Now here it's time to enter the array elements. So here I'm asking enter these many integer values. So for I equals to 0, I is less than n, I plus plus percentage t, array of I. That means, yeah. Now, till that time what we have done, we have first, now here this much work we have done. We have taken up the elements, we have stored into the array. Now, I am asking, okay, now we have to search. Okay, enter the value that you have to search, to enter the value to find. So to hold up that we have a search variable. Okay. Now this is very important that from here onwards we are going to understand the actual logic. If you understood this, the program is over. Okay. So kindly pay attention for this. Okay. Now what we are doing as I mentioned, this is first will be pointing to the first element. Now a of 0, what was the size of this? The size of that is, so if I consider n, size of this example, in this example it is 5. How the numbers are given? The numbers are given a of 0, a of 1, a of 2, a of 3, a of 4. Okay. Now what I said over here we have said that this is my first pointer. Okay, let me write it down here. This is my first, and let me write it out here. This is my last. Okay, this is my last element. So first, last. Okay, first is pointing to 0. Can you able to see? First is pointing to 0. What about the last? How to find out the last? 4. Yeah. So this 4 is nothing but n minus 1. N minus 1. Because in the array it starts with the 0. So obviously the last element will be the size minus 1. So here it is n minus 1. This is how we are seeing. The first is pointing out to 0 and last is pointing to n minus 1. Hope this has been clear. Now here I am going to do an important concept. Why? Actually, when we are dealing with the first and last will be always pointing to the maximum value. Here in this example, this last is pointing to 4, first is pointing to 0. So first will be always lesser than the last. First will be always lesser than the last value. So that is what jab tak, while first is less than equals to last. What we are going to do? We are going to find it. Now, jab tak ye hai, so this is how the scope of this. Okay. So when till this much, what we are going to do? We are first finding out the mid. How to find out the mid? Mid कैसे find out करेंगे? It should be first plus last by 2. Okay. What is the first value? First is 0, last is 4, 0 plus 4, 4 divided by 2. So here is my mid value. So here I am getting the midpoint. Okay. So first 0, last 4. Okay, I'll write it down here, it is better. First is 0. Then this is the mid, which is 2. Mid equals to 2. Okay. Now this last is 4. Okay. Hope you are understanding. So I have colored. This is first power. This is last, and this is my mid. Okay. So what I say now here is important. If array of mid is less than 7. If array of mid is less than search. Now what is it? Okay. Let me consider I am searching for. If I am searching for, I'm searching for maybe some 89 value. Let me consider 379. Let me consider 134, and here it is 223. Because we want ascending order. I am searching for 89. What is the question? Now here we have here. If array of mid is, what is array of mid? Mid is 2. Array of mid is 89. So if okay, now this is the value. If array of mid, that is 89, whether 89 is greater than 89, this is what the first condition. Answer is wrong, false, it will not work. Here it comes. Else, if array of mid equals to whether it is true, array of mid, array of 2, 89 equals to 89. Yes. So what we are supposed to do? Yes, we have got the number. So percentage D found at the location percentage D. So search, first percentage D is for search, second percentage D is for the mid cluster, and we have simply break. Hope this is clear. Okay, it will not execute the further part. Sorry, it will get over there. Okay. This is the first condition. Now let me consider I am searching for 78. I am searching for 78. Once again let me go back. We will first deal with this much only. Okay, last. Okay, once again first and last. First is initialized with 0, last is initialized with 4, and here first is less than equals to last. Yes, it is 2. Now here mid, calculate the mid. Mid is 2. Mid is 2. Mid is 2. Now check. If array of mid, array of 2 is 89, whether it is less than search is having 78. No, it is not. So it will not execute this part. Array of mid equals to search. Array of mid is 89. Search equals to 78. It is no. So this portion is also not getting executed. So it will come to the last, that is last else. Now what is written here? It is saying simply you update the last equals to mid minus 1. So what is the value of last? Last is 4. It should be mid minus 1. What is mid? Mid is 2. 2 minus 1 is 1. Right? So now last pointer, instead of pointing to this 4, it is pointing to 1. So यहाँ से हटेगा ये, यहाँ से हट के कंट्रोल X कर देंगे हम लोग और इसको ला देंगे यहाँ. Okay. So this is how the thing. Okay. Now we are hardly bother about this because this is the first which is pointing to 0, last is pointing to 1, and now this part, the complete part of this, it is better to use the certain colors. Yeah. Now this portion, let me make it red only. Now this portion, these 3 elements will not be executed at all. We are restricting to search the elements in A of 0 and A of 1 because first is pointing to 0 and last is pointing to 1. So our list is been divided. Instead of having 5 elements, right now it has only 2 elements, A of 0 and A of 1. So this is how the importance of a binary search. Initially we have started to find the element in 5. List of 5 elements. Now we have, in the first iteration itself, we have made it half. 5 by 2, 2.5, nothing but integer value is 2. So we are searching with only 2 elements. So it always divides by 2. But if you consider the logarithm is n by 2, n by 2. Okay. So we will be restricting ourselves to search here. Now let me go back once again. Okay. So this is end of the while statement. Again it goes here. Sorry. Again it comes here. It checks. First is less than equals to last. What is the value of first? 0. What is the value of last? 1. Condition true. Here it comes. It find out the mid. What is the mid now? First plus last by 2. First is 0. Last is 1 by 2. 0 plus 1 by 2. It is. It will take. Yes. Okay. So it will take 0.5. So it goes ahead with. So mid is also pointing to 0. So mid is also pointing to 0. So mid is pointing to 0. Here it comes. Mid is pointing to 0. Mid is also pointing to 0. First is also pointing to 0. Now what happens? Again it goes. Again you have start. Kya? If array of mid is less than search, array of mid. What is array of mid is pointing to 0? Array of 0 is what? 3. Whether 3 is less than 78, whether 3 is less than 78, yes it is, then first should be mid plus 1. Sorry. First should be mid plus 1. Now first is 0. What is mid? 0. First will be mid plus 1. So here it is. It will be mid plus 1. So now it is also pointing to this value. It is also pointing to this value. Okay. First and last all are pointing to 1. So what about this? Okay. After that, as it is if statement executed, this else statement will not get executed. This else statement will not get executed. It will go back. So फिर सर अभी ये statement तो क्या हुआ? This will not execute. This is not the part now. This will not be the part. So we will say okay, it is also. We have only one element left. Actually अगर आप देखो initially हमारे पास 5 elements थे. In the first iteration we have taken up only 2 elements, 3 and 78. 5 का half 2.5. Integer value is 2. Yes. In next iteration, we had only 2 elements, 3 and 78. Uska half, 2 ka half, 1. Can you able to see we have only 1 element? So every iteration, binary search what it does, every iteration it makes it half. Half, half, half. Now we are searching it. Now first and last both are pointing to same element. So here it goes. First is less than equals to last. 1 less than equals to 1. Right? First is holding 1. Last is holding 1. Last is also holding 1. So first is less than equals to last. Condition is true. Condition is true. So here we can get it. Now what? Find out the mid. First plus last by 2. 1 plus 1 by 2 is 1 by 2. So mid is also pointing to this value. Mid is also pointing to this element. So let me directly tell you about this. Okay, all our elements are pointing out. So what is the first condition in that? If array of mid is less than such, array of mid is 1. Array of 78 is less than equals to 78, no. So this will not get executed. This will not get executed. Search for the second. Else if kya? Array of mid 78, array of 1 78 equals to 78. Yes, it is. So print percentage is first, percentage is first search. So 78 is found at location. What second thing? Mid person. What is the value of mid? 1. So mid person is 2. Which is available at location 2, position 2. Is it true? First, it is correct. Hope you are understanding. This will get executed in this way. So I want people to proceed with this and give us the answer. So hope you are understanding what we are explaining. Let me take you back to the actual programming. Okay class, hope you are understanding. I'll directly take you to the main program. I want people to first copy these. It's very simple, and this program will give you good marks if you are able to execute. Now let me take you to the another important program, or not another, the execution of this. Yeah, execution is very important, right? Okay class, let's discuss the execution of this. What we are doing here, I'm using online C compiler. So I have copied my program here. I started once again. I'll just recall the program. What I've done. We record stdio.h main. Here I have defined 5 to 6 variable. I as an index variable of array of size 100, first, last, mid, and insert. So in the first, I'm reading the value, so that is size of array, storing n. Second, we are reading the array elements, so we know how to read. The third, I'm reading the search value, and here the main logic will start. So what I'm doing here, the first is initialized with the 0, last is initialized with n minus 1, n is the size of array. Jab tak, while first is less than equals to last, we are finding out the mid. Mid equals to first plus last by 2, and this is what the logic we have discussed. Okay, so directly let me take you to the program, execution of the program. Okay, so first, let me directly run the program. It will run, and as there is no error, it is asking me enter the number of elements. Let me take the 5 elements and 3, say 34, 98, 45 will not work here. Say 120 and 145. 245. Okay. These are the 5 elements to be entered. So I have entered it successfully. It is asking me enter the value to find. Let us go ahead with the 245, or let us go ahead with the 120. So what is the position of this element? If you are able to find out, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. First of all, whether the number is available? Yes, it is available. What is the position? It is 4. 120 found at location 4. Right? This is how I am getting the answer, and I want you should get the answer like this only. 1 second. Let me run, because I will show you the unsuccessful search also. Again, I am going to enter the 5 elements. Let us assume 12, 34, 45, 56, 78. Okay. Now here I'm going to make unsuccessful search. I'll search for 98. Whether the 98 is available in this? No. Then it should give me the answer. It is not available. Okay. Not found. 98 isn't present in the list. That is how I am getting the answer. Clear, guys? In the same way, as I mentioned, there is one limitation in the program. Let me go ahead with that again. 5, 23, 34, 56, and here I press 12 and 18. Right? So here, guys, if I am going to search for 12, first of all you tell me whether the 12 is available. Yes, it is available, right? At the position 1, 2, 3, 4, right? But when I entered, it is saying that it is not found. 12 isn't present in the list. The reason is we have entered unsorted array. 23, 34, 56. Till this much it is fine. It was in ascending order. But after that we have entered 12. Then it is going to be descending. So it should not happen. The logic is might be already explained in the class. So this is how the execution of the program. And I want people to consider all the 3 cases. One is available. Another is the number is not available. Third is number is available, but as it is unsorted, it is shown it is not available. I hope you understood the program. This is how you will be doing the program and finish the lab term work. Okay, class. So that's for the day. Thank you.